All right, guys. But since this is the Cynthia Manion show and we're going to live outside of the normal box, we got to feel it. That means we got to do 2 exercises so that we can see what it does for our bodies. So Cynthia, you're going to step off the wall just 1 step. Guys, when we put our feet forward, you're going to do both feet facing forward, the outside of your feet straight ahead. So it might be a slight pigeon-toed for most of us. Your feet are going to be roughly fist width apart between your ankles or your heels. You don't have to go down there. You can just kind of look down. And then you'll gently, if for any of our hyper extenders or knee lockers, you would just bend your knees just a little, but you do want them straight. I'm going to show you guys golfer's grip. So it looks like a karate chop so that your thumbs are extended out and you're bent. If this is not possible because of carpal tunnel or anything going on, put your hand in a fist without your thumb inside so you can bring the thumb out. Or if it's even not possible for that and you want to extend your fingers wide, you'll do that. We're going to do what's called standing arm circles. So feet straight ahead. Gently let your hands go down to your side, Cynthia. You'll put your hands in that golfer's grip, thumb facing me, and then you're going to extend your arms out to the side. Gently squeeze your scapula. Now, if you feel your traps tighten, you're going to drop your arms down. And then you're going to rotate your arms forward towards your thumbs towards me, and you're going to keep your scapula squeezed. And you're going to go a little bit fast so you can feel your body oscillate just a little bit. And again, if you're in your chair, you can just sit up tall and do this. So you're going to squeeze and circle your arms. Good. And make sure you're breathing, because it's amazing how much we hold our breath. And there will be somebody on the show talking about breath. So please stay tuned. Cynthia and I were saying that will be amazing.
Amazing.
All right, and 2 more. 1, 2, and then drop your arms down, kind of shake it out if it was a lot for you. Then you're going to bring your arms up, rotate your thumbs back, squeeze the scapulas, and circle up and back. Good. Again, 9-inch dinner plate, roughly. And notice how exhausting this is, right? This is working right into that shoulder girdle and asking your upper back to open up as we change. And gently relax your arms down, Cynthia. Thank you so much for demoing that. Shake it out. And guys, we have 1 more. So now that same golfer's grip, this is called standing elbow curls. You're going to do that same golfer's grip. You're going to place your hands right on your temple, right next to your eye, not in your eye. So again, if you have your fingers, you'll put your fingertips here. If it's your fist, you'll put your fist here. But you might want to watch, because when you do this, you're going to extend your elbows out as wide as you can. Then you're going to rotate and touch them together. So you're just rolling right on your knuckles. And you want to breathe in, and we're going to open and close. What you might notice, it might be hard. For our people who work out, train in the gym, sometimes we'll say we're tight. But this is a movement in your scapula that should be a healthy movement for your body. And it might be restricting some other things. Because the muscular system, guys, runs from your head to your toes, and it's all connected. So one of the biggest myths at Egoscue, or people like to say, why hands like this? When we were doing it straight, it actually locked your elbows in, and then we'll let your arms drop down. This position, we're trying to limit the motion in your wrist. So when you go in and out, we don't want your wrist to bend. Meaning we want the motion to come from your upper back and shoulder position and not our wrists or elbows. That's a great question, Grace. Thank you. And then relax your arms down. Now, guys, I have to say this. For some people, those could have been really challenging, really hard, and not the right exercises for you. That's why we do the personal, Cynthia. because we do have to find the right ones, but these are great ones for people to feel. So Cynthia, take a second. And if you want to, take a deep breath in and exhale out. And then check in with your feet. Because for most of us, we find that it evens things out. The weight on one side is now even. So tell us, Cynthia, how do your feet feel? Where are they on the ground right now?
Actually, it's amazing. I feel like possibly I'm just standing on sand or floating slightly.
Isn't it amazing?
That's amazing. And nothing to do with my feet. I didn't even think about them or move them the entire exercise.
That's where, a lot of the time, Cynthia, where the pain is not always the source of the problem, but also it might not be where your body needs to change. Because if you think we only did upper body movements, but your feet transformed.